Hi, honeys. It's Michelle. I'm here today to do kind of a different random video, and I hope that you like it. I've been feeling a little bit like Scrooge this year. I haven't been in the best holiday spirit. It's not that I don't want to be. I just, I guess I've just been um, crying in my Cheerios about all the things that have changed and all the things that aren't what I want them to be and why, and all that kind of stuff. And I felt like I had been doing really good with not doing that, but then just all of a sudden the last couple of weeks have just been, and something really changed that for me. Brad came home, it's 2020. We are very tight right now. So we both are trying to, really watch what we spend. And he came home and he says, I spent more than I said I was going to when I was at 7-Eleven. And I said, oh, okay. And he said, I bought dinner for somebody. And I'm like, you did? And he says, yeah, there was a homeless man outside of 7-Eleven, and he asked if I had any money for food. And I explained that I don't carry any cash on me, but if he wants, I can get him something to eat in there. And the guy told him that would be great. And he said, okay, what would you like? And he said, well, I love the big hot dogs that they have in there. So Brad got him a big hot dog, and he got him some chips and some soda. And that was what he spent the extra money on. And he said, I hope you're not mad. And I was, why would I be mad? I'm so happy and touched that you did that for somebody. And it just really got me thinking about, here I am upset because things aren't going the way I want them to. Maybe I have to pay this bill instead of this one, and the one I didn't pay, I'm going to be a month late on, and that's going to look bad on our credit report. But at the end of the day, is that a big deal? I mean, it seems like a big deal, right? But it's not. At the end of the day, I'm so blessed. I have a roof right here over my head, as you can see. I have clothes. Well, I got some clothes, girl. You've been watching this channel a while. I got some clothes. I've got food in the fridge. Obviously, I'm overweight. I'm not short on food. I have electricity. You see lights on behind me. I'm talking to you on the internet. Like, I'm awfully spoiled if you think about it. And here I am feeling upset because I can't pay all my bills on time every month or early every month. And it seemed like such a big deal to me, but I'm thinking, no, it's not. It's really not that big of a deal. I'm still paying them. Sure, I might have to juggle, but I'm making it work. We're making it work. We're getting by. And how many people would kill to be in my shoes right now, to have everything that I have? And not only do I have that, I've got these beautiful cats that I love. I have a wonderful husband. I have a family that loves me. I have friends. Have you guys, right? I mean, what do I need? And so I kept thinking about this man who just wanted something to eat, and how I don't ever feel that way. I don't feel like if I could have anything right now, it would just be something to eat. And I just feel very blessed and very fortunate. And it just got me thinking about what this holiday is about. It's about giving. It's not about having a good credit score. I'm not saying run out and run up your credit, but it's about giving. It's about time with friends and family and those you love. And it's not just one day, it's the whole season. And it just got me thinking about how important giving really is. And as you know, I'm working on my care packages for the battered women's shelter, and I've got some gifts that I felt like it was in my heart to make, and I'm making them for 3 different people. And luckily, I didn't even start making them until after I had this moment, because now I'm putting good energy into the gifts I'm making as opposed to bah humbug, right? But now I feel like George Bailey at the end of It's a Wonderful Life. Like I feel like running around just being like, Merry Christmas. And I'm just feeling really happy and blessed. And it's such a magical time of year for me. And I'm sad that it took me a little while than usual, a little longer than usual to get here. But it just made me feel good. And giving, giving isn't just about buying things for people. It can be smiling at a stranger. Well, maybe not that because we all have masks on now, but it can be about opening the door for somebody. I did that the other day and somebody acted like I gave them $100 or something. Just me opening the door for someone. So it's just little things that you can do for people, little kinds of giving that you can do. Um, Same with even your spouse. When Brad, like a big one for me, when Brad is out of town and he is on the road and he's trying to find somewhere to eat or somewhere to stop, or whatever. I'm not always sitting there waiting for him to call. Sometimes I'm in the middle of something, but I make a big point of helping him whenever he needs help when he's on his business trips. And it just seems to really mean a lot to him. It's like I'm giving, I'm dropping what I'm doing and I'm helping him and I'm not complaining and I'm being nice about it. And it just seems like such a relief to him that he doesn't have to worry about that extra stress of trying to find a hotel while you're driving and you're alone, right? So I don't know. I just think that giving can really go a long way, and I just wanted to mention that. And part of this video, okay, so I've got all these little clips that have never made it into any videos that I've done for one reason or another. But I liked them enough to where I didn't delete them. And I figured at some point I'd figure out a way to show them to you. And I thought, this is it. This is that moment. Because each of these moments that for me brought great joy were free. And I just think it's important to remember that right now. Because right now I think we're all feeling like we have to spend, $500 on everybody. And I mean, if you can, great. But if you can't, just make somebody some cookies, give them a nice card. You don't have to buy expensive gifts for people to feel appreciated. And you can even make an ornament. I've made a lot of gifts in my life and people seem to prefer those to the store-bought ones. So it's just something I wanted to throw out there. But it's funny that Brad felt so guilty about spending that money because that's one of the things I love about him is he has this huge heart and he would never tell you that he did that. But he did, and he does stuff like that pretty regularly, and I love that about him. I love his big heart. I love that he cares about people. Um, and even though we're trying to cut back on things and we're kind of short in certain areas, there's still people that need help more than we do. And that's the important thing to remember. So the first thing I want to show you, it's kind of like a little blooper. Brad and I got this knife from a brand called Meeson, and they wanted me to review the knife in a video. And I thought, okay, great. Well, we had a heck of a time getting set up for that video. And so there's this little blooper of he and I trying to figure it out, and I just think it was funny. It was just one of those moments that I'd like to remember. So we're going to start with the onion then. Come here. Hey, hon?
Yeah.
How do you get it to turn when it turns the other way? I don't know what the hell is going on. It turned that way and then flipped upside down. So up next, Brad and I were on our way back from one of our trips that I have done with him on his business trips when he goes to Los Angeles. We were on our way home and we stopped in a town called Baker, California, which is known for being like an alien kind of town. And we stopped at this place and I had to film it because it was just, Baker is kind of a fun, kitschy kind of place. and we just had so much fun laughing and acting like little kids in this little town. So I wanted to show you the footage from that. Okay, next I've got a few videos of my pretty little Zelda Sally, my sweet cat that you all love so much. She has been doing some cute things lately, and I wanted to show you. I had to show you this. So this is Zelda in the bed that's down on the floor. So there's a bed under it and then one next to it. So it's like double padding. Wait, oh, I'm sorry. No cameras, please, right now. You're so cute. And then let's see if Marty, oh, nope, he's not there. That's the other infamous nightstand bed that they fight over. How are you this cute? How? Look at the crossed paws. On Brad and I's anniversary, we were trying to think of something special that we could do together, and anything that we could think that we really wanted to do was closed. And my big thing was I wanted to go to Red Rock. They have this scenic area that you could drive through and you can go hiking. And we went, and it turned out you had to have reservations, which it said nothing about that online. That was the day that we did the questions, how well do you know your spouse video. And we ended up going to Mount Charleston and driving through there, and we had the best time, and it was so beautiful, and we got to see snow. So I wanted to show you that. And we're coming up into the ski area, and there's snow on the ground. So of course I keep thinking of that song from White Christmas. Snow, 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 snow. But it's just exciting to see snow. I thought we better film this and show you guys. There's a campground up here.
There's a ton of them.
Yeah, but this one's like a real one though. Look, there's even cabins you can rent.
Oh, this is the one they told Bob to stay
Way up in the middle of nowhere though. That'd be a long time for them to get
Yeah,
up here.
Dolomite. Yeah, that's where I told him to stay.
So we're parked way down there. I don't know if you see cars down there, but this is such a beautiful place. And then the last thing I want to show you, you'll probably love the most. This is something that I actually filmed today. It's my cat Marty, which I think you all have figured out by now. He's a very peculiar cat, and he's just got a lot of personality. And in some ways he's more like a dog than a cat, and in other ways he's more like a cat. But I got some footage of him today sitting on the balcony singing to some birds, and I just thought that you would love it. What are you doing? Hmm? Singing to the birdies? Yeah. Okay, now that you saw Marty singing to the birds, which he does every day of his life, he loves it. He goes out there every day. Um, he will sing to them for hours, and the neighbors think it's cute. Thank God. I would be terrible if they hated it, right? But he does. He sings to birds, and yes, I'm talking about you. He's sitting down there looking at me like, and it's hard to be in a bad mood when you have a cat sitting on your balcony singing to birds like that. I just think it's so adorable. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this. I know it's a little bit different from what I usually do, but I thought it'd be fun just to show you some of these different clips that I really loved and didn't want to delete without showing them to you first. And let me know if there's anything that you can think of that you can give to people as gifts that don't cost a whole lot of money, like stuff that you can make for people, stuff that just takes a lot of love and heart to give people, in case anyone watching kind of feels the way that I was talking about earlier, how maybe, maybe they want to make things. Let me know down in the comments if you have any ideas for things that people can make. I love you. Bye. Oh, and P.S., if you're still here, are you still here? If you're still here, leave me a holiday emoji down in the comments. I want to know who actually watches the whole video. If you're still here, you might want to tune in tomorrow. It's going to be a really fun 80s theme video. I'm so excited to show you what I'm working on in this next video. So be sure to tune in tomorrow.